Greetings, Pisces. Tis me, Olin Odinson. This is going to be your August message. And let's get right to it. A card already flipped out. So we have Sylvanus. I wish you guys saw that. I literally did this. This is all I did. That's all I did. And then nothing. They didn't even go in each other. That was pathetic. Oh god, that's... Sorry, being distracted here. I cracked myself up. Okay, so back to what is present before us. We have Sylvanus. That seems to be the only card that must be present right now. So this is one of unveiling the mask. What's behind the door? Unveiling the truth over here. So some of you are discovering something. It feels like you're discovering something about yourself, essentially, or about someone. But something is becoming a lot clearer for you. Interesting. With the Gluminous Doom poking out here. He actually fell on my lap. On my lap. He fell on my lap. So, goodness me. Alright. For this to be right next to the Sylvanus, I wonder if you're discovering something about someone. Okay. Wow. You're discovering something about someone that you didn't really know about. Whoever you're dealing with. Or this might be a part of yourself that you didn't expect to surface. This feels like something is surfacing either for you or someone. Someone has a more sensitive, vulnerable side to them than you thought. Yeah. Someone's a lot more vulnerable than you think. Boom. Yup. That's just for some of you. This is not going to resonate for everyone, by the way. Yeah, but whoever this is for, whoever this message is for, someone has a vulnerable side that you do not, that is not very visible at all. And you're about to discover that. That's about to be revealed. And it might be an air sign, because this is a sword energy over here. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I wouldn't be surprised if it's an Aquarian energy, because Aquariuses are really good at hiding how they feel. Really good. Unless it's a Sagittarius. Sagittarius just... they smell emotion. They're like, I know you're feeling them. Sagittarius. I mean, other signs too. I don't want to generalize too much. Just in my experience. But if it's not a Sagittarius doing that, it's a Cancer. Anywho, so yeah, whoever you're dealing with, or if it's not someone else, it's yourself. There is something that is unresolved that is surfacing up, and it's very loud. If you're not noticing this about someone, people are definitely noticing this about you. But, and you kind of, for some of you, this might be uncomfortable, or for them, it's very uncomfortable. That's why for some, they might not be very present. It's because they want you to see them in this confident position with the soulless energy here. They want you to view them in their highest frequency. So, the fact that this is present, it kind of scares them. Interesting. Let's get a clarify for the soulless energy. They keep falling on the floor. You know what this is like? This is Alright, these cards want to be used because they were pushed off. You know what this is like? I'm seeing someone in the hallway with their books, and like it's just falling all over. Like emotions are everywhere. Interesting. So you might be dealing with a Cancer, because actually that would make sense, because the Cancer reading was all about emotions being everywhere, not knowing what to say. A little bit of Scorpio was about that too, but Scorpio was more focused on the confidence level. Cancer, they know that they have the confidence, but they needed to prioritize their emotions. Anyway, this is a Pisces reading, but just in case some of you guys needed to hear some of that. Yeah, so just two of these beings, same position, kind of. Very synchronistic for that to happen. This is my Olin card, with him being blind in one eye. Odin being so patient, he hung himself on the Yggdrasil tree to learn all the runes, the divination tools, sacrifice himself, to his higher self, right? Because of this being so visible, because of their vulnerable state being so visible, it almost their reaction to that is knowledge. Their reaction to that is look what I know. It's it's mixed with look what I know, or and look who I am. Yeah, because the solace, it speaks of knowledge, but supreme knowledge, like very high frequency knowledge, paired with the sage. He has been through all the seasons and has a lot of wisdom. So we have knowledge and wisdom in the same stance. So with all that being said, they are still a very high functioning being, or you are still a very high functioning being, functioning a being. So you don't need to really worry. This needs to be remembered. If it's for them or you, one of you just needs to remember that this is who you are, and you need not fret that this is so visible. It's actually a good thing to be this visible, a very good thing, because when there are no masks, then that's when relationships can get real. That's when you can really manifest a long-term partnership. Because with the the gnome that gets away with everything. This gnome isn't getting away with it this time. This gnome isn't getting away with the trickery this time. There's a depth process here. They're undergoing this transformation, or you're undergoing this transformation that is changing the ego. This is an ego death, essentially. With G Habja right after that, this obstacle is lifting over this dynamic. And let's get a clarifier. One last one. Yo, open heart surgery. Letting love in, letting it all in at once, even the most vulnerable state of thyself. Yup, oh, this card fell over, the Piper. Letting that romantic side, that musician side in. Finally, wow, there is this ego death that's happening. Wow, some of you are really needing to hear this. My goodness, look at that ego death, and the death to the obstacles, a transformation. No more trickery. It's not really possible at this point. It's not really possible at this point. There is an unveiling of the masks, and this being is going to be naked. But it's going to be a positive thing too, because then you get to see how intelligent and wise they are, at the same time how vulnerable they can be. But it feels like they were holding a mask and hiding all of that from you until now. With this open heart surgery, look at the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Look at all the love that she's receiving. It feels like this in the visual is who we were talking about, and this is you. And all that has been happening, has been preparing you for this moment. And you're about to receive this serenation. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing, but just mainly, it doesn't have to be music related, but for some of you, it pretty much is. There might be a strong emphasis on music, the love of music. But with all that being said, let's head over to the gods and titans. See what the celestials have to say. Let's shuffle these. Wow. 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 We have Odin. As we were talking about, oh, I love when that happens. I love when that happens. Odin and Odin in the same reading. This is that guidance. With that confidence. I cut the deck, confidence and Odin, guidance. Yeah, the best guidance right now is being confident and revealing all of your cards on the table. If you are really wanting this relationship, then there's this need to trust. Don't fear. Don't listen to the imaginary fears that might block this from happening, because you get rid of this energy, and instantly all this love falls into your life. Okay. You know those heart animated things with the eyes going like that? It's almost like they're doing this to you, or you're doing this to them. After this state of confidence, which is just the main theme of this month, honestly. The past two readings I've done, all of them honestly, but mainly it was loudest in Scorpio about the confidence. Be confident, believe, or if this is who you're dealing with, just be patient, because this is that prevailing through the seasons. Be patient. Let the seasons pass, and you shall see this love come in exactly when it is meant to. Follow the guidance of Odin. Pay attention to the signs. Let it happen. That's the title of Scorpio's reading too. So interesting. I wouldn't be surprised, because this energy is, I get water with this Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Wait, these cards fell everywhere. Ooh, disorganized. Olin. Let's get further guidance. Por favor. Por favor. God, with the confidence card again, strength, Leo. You might just be dealing with a Leo who is so used to displaying their confidence and having that be the main benefactor to assisting their relationships. But with all that being said, Six of Cups right next to the Strength card. Yeah, you don't need to worry so much about this connection. Wow, that's the main theme, I guess. Yeah, with the water signs, I realized I did all the last three water signs last. So you guys are in this together. You guys with the water emotions. But yeah, with the Six of Cups here and the Strength, this is that past life connection that is very effortless. So this confidence will come naturally. Once this other person or you are comfortable with this vulnerable being so out in the open like this. Wildwood Tarot? Yeah. What was that? Knight of Swords and the Wanderer. The Fool and Knight of Swords. Quick communication. Leap of faith. Taking that leap of faith and communicating everything that you feel. Being vulnerable. Alright. Wow. So we're going to head over to the Ten of Bows first with the Sagittarius Temperance energy. There is that Kundalini energy over there with the two snakes balance, both good, I don't like saying that, but good and bad, evil and good, going hand in hand with one another. Just really focusing work and play also. I don't know why that came up. That was so random. Work and play. Some of you, that was just for one or two of you. But going back to the Ten of Bones, responsibility. Okay, so there might have been too much good or too much evil on one behalf. So one person might have been doing all the work and getting no play. Boom, and the other has been hasn't really been reciprocating that. But you can you can rest assured we do have this Four of Wands celebration energy, the 11 energy, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 4. In the red or white, you usually see the two pillars of wands. In the center, it's two beings. I think they're getting married in that imagery. But we do have rebirth, 8 of vessels. So walking away from the old way of dealing with this relationship, and it's going to be balanced out, and a cause for celebration because of that. Now let's head over to the Fairy Tarot. A brilliant success, the world. The freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Wow. So this is what I'm getting here, this is taking the relationship to the next level. Paradoxically, here we have a temporary pause in the action with the awakening. But change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. Yeah, what I'm mainly focusing on is change the way you're looking at the situation. So there's letting go when this person or you lets go of the physical aspect of it. So if one person is like, oh, it's not fair, I'm doing all of this, they're not doing this, blah, 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 blah. When you change the way you're looking at it and hold the space of unconditional love and let both parties do things in at their own speed, it becomes a lot free-flowing. And then we have, it's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Interesting. Some of you are also stepping into a new phase in your life where your career path is changing in a way that is very big. And because of that, the other person might be feeling insecure about that. Or someone is fearing what someone else is going to think or how it's going to reflect their relationship. But that's where you change the way you look at the situation as well. So this is a different message for some of you. You need to look at it differently. You need to look at it as both of you. If this is a partnership, then both of you are. You don't have to be doing the exact same thing to be working for the same thing. So if you're working to build this relationship, it one person moves left, one person moves right. You know, it's not like this. The exact same thing is gonna make it work. No, it's this that makes it work. All right. Interesting. I feel like I kind of went all over the place, but that's what we have here. If that resonated, do like, comment, subscribe, or if you just enjoyed it, subscribe, like, and comments as well. Thank you guys for all your beautiful comments, all your energy. Thank you for being here with me on the journey. And until the next message, Pisces, I am available for personal readings. That information is down below. And until the next reading, I say to you, travel safely through the night, into the light. Farewell.